All right, 2026 Top Series 1 is officially out. We got 2 hobby boxes right here. Each box, 1 guaranteed autograph or relic, 1 silver pack. We're about to find out, is this product actually worth ripping? Let's get into it. Welcome back to T-Bone Breaks. If you love baseball cards, box breaks, chasing big hits, you're in the right place. Quick breakdown for anyone new here. This is a 2026 Top Series 1 hobby box. 20 packs per box, 12 cards per pack, 1 auto or relic, 1 silver pack, tons of rookies, great rookie class, tons of parallels, inserts, variations, short prints. Retail price right now is around $135. MSRP was $99. So on the secondary market, it's up about $40 roughly. And before we rip, just a reminder, we're doing a monthly giveaway for a 2025 Topps Archives Blaster Box. To enter, all you have to do is subscribe, like this video, drop a comment. You just tell me your favorite rookie from Series 1. How about that? We pick one winner every month. So with that being said, let's do it up. And on the cover, as you see, we have Hank Aaron, Ken Griffey Jr., and then the 2 MVPs, Shohei and Judge. It's going to be interesting to see how this rookie class ages, because on paper, it's great. Some of the players you're chasing, Roman Anthony, Peyton Toll, Sammy Basayo, Jacob Mizorowski with his rookie, Carson Williams. We'll go over every big rookie we find in here. Nolan McLean, Jonah Tong. You got a lot of rookies here. Of course, back are the silver packs as well. Now, we opened a full case of these so far in our Whatnot breaks, and I'll tell you how it went after, but it was something. For good, better or worse, it was something. All right. So we'll start with box number 1. Box number 1 will go pretty slow because we want to look at the cards, look at the new design and all that. And then for box 2, we'll rip a little bit faster. There's another big rookie we're chasing here is Cam Schlittler. Make sure to check out the design here, where it has uniform threads, it looks like, around the side. So it looks like a jersey. It's going to be interesting to see how they do this in chrome. So we'll see. Let's see what's going on. So Cam Schlittler, that's a very good one. White Sox have a lot of good rookies here. They have Kyle Teal in Colson Montgomery. There's the newest Red Sox, Caleb Durbin. But so far, hopefully this review is different, but so far in our breaks, we are averaging probably 1 autograph for every 2 relics in the hobby boxes. Jack Caglione's another big rookie, but 1 autograph for every 2 relics and like 2 numbered cards so far. Didier Fuentes is a good rookie. We actually pulled his auto in the breaks, but and then also only a couple numbered cards. In the silver packs, we did a full case, so we had 12 silver packs. Actually, one of our boxes was missing a silver pack, which was a bummer, and we got nothing out of the silver packs. We got 1 numbered card out of the silver packs, no autos. It was a Mike Piazza purple, which was nice, but silver packs are supposed to be, the juice. We did not, in fact, get the juice. Now, not all the new rookies are in this. There's Nolan McLean, nice rookie. Some are being held for Series 2 and update. For example, we don't have a Bryce Eldridge right now in here. Here's our hit for this box. Jackson Merrill on the game-used jersey card. Major League Material relic card. Base. Let's get that sleeved up real quick. But what we've seen so far from the relics, they've all been of very good players or hot rookies. And by that, I mean we had Colson Montgomery, Kyle Teal, Ronald Acuna Jr., Fernando Tatis Jr. Off the top of my head, those are the ones I remember for sure. A Kyle Raleigh, and the one not as great one was an Andrew Benintendi, but that one was numbered. It was numbered to 150. So the relics, Cole Young's another good rookie here. The relics have been of very good players. We just had the Jackson Merrill one. Chase Burns, another good rookie. But this rookie class, Carson Williams, this is the 1991 design. Carson Williams is another good rookie. It's going to be interesting to see how the rookie class, pans out. But so far, just from the names, it's a very good class in this. Colson Montgomery, there we go. So we got the one hit. We're looking to see if we get any numbereds. Here's a rainbow foil of Will Banfield. Any numbereds and then the silver pack as well. Hopefully we get some good stuff. Jackson Merrill is a nice relic. But as we know, Christian Moore, good rookie. As we know with relics, they don't pay in total. They don't have huge values, which is fine. I mean, depends what you're collecting for. If you're collecting for monetary value, you probably don't like relics. If you're collecting just to collect, then relics are very cool. Here's the Jack Caglione rookie. But there's a lot of packs like we just saw here where it's a base card. There are a couple different case hits this year. The team border match, I would say, is one. Golden mirror variation. Kyle Teal, here's an insert. This is the big ticket player insert. Also, let me know how you feel about the design on this. It's been polarizing from what I've read. I think it's cool. I've had people not happy with it, where they're like, "Oh, this looks better as like Big League if they still did Big League this design." And I understand that. I can see that definitely. And like I said, it's going to be very interesting to see how Chrome ends up doing it with Sammy Basayo, big rookie in this. How Chrome ends up making it, because we usually don't have like an outer border design for flagship, or anything, I guess, as drastic, if you want to call that, as this. Carson Williams. So as you can see, you're getting a lot of good rookies. And for judging the rookies, I'm doing a couple things. One is their past performance for the games they've already appeared in. And then also what the prospect reports are on them for future values. The rookies I'm putting in like the good rookie pile are typically 50 future values or higher. And I believe the highest one in the class is Sammy Basayo, who's a 60. Roman Anthony might be a 65, though. Don Mattingly on the 1991. The 1991 cards look very nice as well. What you're going to see from this is a lot of base. And every once in a while you'll get a surprise. Like so far, we don't have a numbered cards. We have one hollow foil. We got our hit early. Matt Shaw is going to be playing a utility role, it looks like. And look at that. Team border match right here of Troy Johnston. Let's get that sleeved up. And then we're going to look up Troy Johnston. Rookie team border match. The other team border match we had from the previous case, this is a fresh case. From the previous case was Colby Thomas, rookie. Let's pull him up real quick. Troy Johnston. We're going to go to Fangraphs here. Troy Johnston. He is now with the Rockies. So he'll have a place to mash. 28 years old, first base, outfield. Last year, 277, 331 OBP, 420 slugging, .2 WAR, only 44 games. And Fangraphs does not have his prospect report. So there we go. We got a case hit off the board with the team border match, which are very nice. They are not numbered, but they're very short printed. You're also keeping an eye out for image variations, which surprisingly in the first case we didn't find any, or at least there were none turned backwards. In the few cards that I looked at, I'm like, oh, this has to be an image variation. Surprisingly wasn't. Like Carl Estevez, I believe his card is him on the mound doing a Hadouken from Street Fighter, but that was just a regular image of him. Carlos Estevez, I guess, goes wild out there. Here we have a backwards card. It's going to be Pavin Smith on another hollow rainbow foil. Now, so these are the hobby boxes. The jumbos are a little different. You obviously get more cards. They did lower it, so it's now 1 relic and 1 auto. And even though the checklist listed it as only 1 silver pack in the jumbos, there's the Miz. I am very happy to report that was just a mistake by Topps. You actually get 2 silver packs, which is great news. And just off the hot stove, right now I just got a notification that the Phillies will be releasing Nick Castellanos. We expected that with the signing of Adolis Garcia. I mean, they've been talking about trying to trade him for a couple of years now, it seems. Be interesting to see where he lands. And if he can, Nick Kurtz on the Gold Cup, if he can go back to providing value. Which, I know. I think he should be able to, at least offensively. We know defensively there's no value to be had on his part, really. But that's not what he is. He's an offensive player. This Mookie, very nice photo, not an image variation. Here's James Wood on the 1991. We have one more pack to go in this box here. And then we'll hop into the silver pack. And then it's on to box number 2. This Sean Manaea picture looks a lot like Johan Santana. Jose Santana is not who I was talking about. Johan Santana. Chandler Simpson on the Future Stars. So this is box number 1. We did not have a single numbered card in here. I'm just going to move this out of the way. But we did have the team border match case hit, which is very nice. And then the Jackson Merrill. We'll see what the silver pack brings us. Just putting these over here. All right. Put them in their nice tidy box. But you will get a lot of rookies. And the rookie class in this is very good. All right, silver pack time. Silver pack number 1. Hopefully our luck is different than the whole last case that we had during the breaks. Now, we did get good rookies in the silvers, though, so I can't be too bummed. Scooball, that's a nice one. Jonah Tong, he's a very good rookie. That's Jonah Tong. And then a Brady House rookie. So the Jonah Tong rookie is very nice. Again, it's not a numbered. It's not in auto. But for a base, it's very nice. Let's go to box number 2. We'll do this one a little bit faster since now we've seen the cards. We know what's going on with them. It's no longer a surprise. Okay, move the packs up here. And away we go. So this is a fresh case we just started. We're going to be opening some more of this case in our breaks on Whatnot this Sunday. So make sure to, there's Sammy Basayo. Make sure to follow us on Whatnot. It's the same as here, T-Bone Breaks. Our link is in the description. And you can get in on some of our breaks. Whether you want to, get in and get some team spots. We'll be doing random team, $1 starts, or even just watch. Carson Williams. Cam Smith Relic card, it looks like here. There it is. Non-numbered Cam Smith Relic. Again, like I said, the relics, well, they are relics, obviously. But they are, this is the 1991 design, but they are of players you want so far. Like I said, the only one I've been, if you want to even call it upset with, was an Andrew Benintendi, but that one was numbered to 150. So far we've gotten the hits out of both boxes pretty early, really early actually. Didier Fuentes. Didier Fuentes didn't perform great last year in his appearances, but he is a 50 future value. So there is promise and hope. And spring training is right around the corner, which is awesome. Very excited for that. Didier Fuentes on the 1991. And just a reminder, any cards from this that are not PC, my PC is mainly the Cardinals, but any that are not PC we'll have available in our next singles auction. We run our singles auction about once a month, I'd say. Peyton Toll. That reminds me that Peyton Tolley reminds me of we don't have a single Roman Anthony yet. It was very interesting during the breaks. There would be boxes, well, like you just saw, where you don't have a single Roman Anthony card. And then I had another box during the breaks, or we had another box during the breaks where Chase Burns, where we had 4, 5, 6 Roman Anthonys just coming out. I know when I did the breaks, Roman Anthony bases were going for $20. Now that there's more cards out there, they'll reasonably flatten out. It's kind of like the first Cooper Flag Topps Chrome cards base were going for like $400, which we all know is absurd. We're just a base card. Cam Schlittler on the 1991. Would like to pull a Cam Schlittler autograph. In our breaks, we had a Cam Schlittler, I think, silver pack card, and a Cam Schlittler rainbow foil. Bubba Chandler, another big rookie in this. We got something here. Bobby Witt on the profiles by Ken Griffey Jr. Number 79 of 150. There's our first numbered card. It's a very nice player as well, of course. Bobby Witt, I would say arguably, but I don't even think it's arguably right now, best shortstop in the game. Numbered to 150, 79 to 150. This is another insert set in here. The profiles by Ken Griffey Jr. They're very cool. Now, what do we have coming out around the corner? We have Stadium Club. I have a couple boxes of Stadium Club coming in. I didn't get any cases yet, but we'll make sure to do at least one box for our review. Here's another numbered card, Austin Riley to 2026, 1609 of 2026. There's another one of those profiles. Topps Pristine comes out. I'm not high on Pristine personally, so we're going to be bypassing that. But I do find Pristine funny with the packs inside of the packs. I think is very funny. The Password, another good rookie, now on the Pirates. He should be, there's room for a starting position there. Backward, Sean Manaea. of the rainbow foil. So maybe in the last box we got the case hit, so that's why they did no numbered, because right now we already have 2 numbered cards in this one, and we wouldn't expect to have another case hit. Of course it's possible, but Paul Skeens on the 1991. On the autograph checklist for Series 1, pretty much every big player you could want is on the checklist. Of course, with all the rookies as well, like always. So there's a lot of good autos to be chasing. It's been a mixture so far from what I've seen of on-card autos and sticker autos. In our breaks, we pulled the Didier Fuentes, like I said, Dylan Smith, Bryce Miller, Billy Hamilton on a classic card. Topps All Team, this is usually roughly about 1 per box. There might be another one that I'm forgetting, but those were the main ones. Jacob Wilson on the gold, first Roman Anthony right there. We'll get that sleeved up, of course. Followed by his friend Peyton Tolp. Don't know if it's his friend, his teammate, I should say. Dylan Smith, that's one of the guys we got an auto of. It was an on-card auto, which was very nice. Backwards Hayden Birdsong. What do we got here? Another rainbow foil. 4 packs left here in box number 2, and then we'll have the silver pack, and then we'll be ready to give our thoughts. I mean, we've kind of been giving it different thoughts this whole time, but greatest hits insert. But we'll give our definitive thoughts after 1 case plus 2 more boxes. Devin Williams, New York Yankees' favorite pitcher, now on the Mets. Two more packs here, then we got the silver. Colson Montgomery, good rookie. 21 home runs in, what, like 77 games last year? The Miz, Vlad, Sr. on the 1991. Last pack here, and then it's silver packerino time. We want something good. Christian Moore, another good rookie. He is a 50 future value, I believe. We just saw a Ronnie Mauricio card. This is not an image variation. I thought it was. At first, Ronnie Mauricio card. Be interesting to see where he fits in the Mets' plans. Now that also Luis Angel Acuna is gone from the Mets. All right, silver pack time. Roman Anthony silver pack. That's a beautiful card. Buster, Kyle Tucker, and a Gunnar Henderson. So again, another base pack in the silver pack. As you can see, there's not a huge amount of numbered cards here. You do get a lot of rookies, though, good rookies. Here's what our hits are. The Austin Riley to 2026. Whoops. Bobby Witt to 150. Cam Smith jersey. Troy Johnston on the team border match here. And then the Jackson Merrill relic card. And then, I mean, the silver pack Roman Anthony is very nice. So, on release date, this was $99 a box. If you were able to get it before they sold out. Even with that, the value we've seen from these in a case plus, it should be like $75, honestly. So far we have not seen big hits. Even the Didier Fuentes to number 99 auto is like a $50 card. I saw one on eBay for 52 bucks. Now at $130 per box, you're probably not going to get much in terms of money back. But with that said, you do have the good rookie class, so this could age well. This could be a good box to keep sealed and just sit on it and see if the prices go up because of the rookie classes. Now, if you enjoy watching breaks like this, but want a chance to get teams yourself, like I said, we break live over on Whatnot. $1 starts, competitive bidding, and the more people in the room, the crazier the auctions get. We always do buyer appreciation giveaways, and they're just full packs of cards. The link is in the description. And we have 10 more boxes from this case. Should we A, rip them all, B, break them live, C, do a 10 silver pack opening video? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this review, hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next rip. Let's